Hi everyone, is my voice audible? Can you please confirm once? Is my voice audible to you? You can start the joining quiz, guys. Let me join from my phone so that I can keep a track of your message. Hey guys, how are you all doing? We will have an interesting quiz today. Okay. So just go ahead and press the like button if you have not done yet. Thanks Mayur for confirming that I'm audible. Others also, can you please once confirm my voice is audible? And you can start joining the quiz at this number. Please go ahead and press the like button once, guys. If you press the like button, what will happen is more people will join the quiz and it will be more fun. Okay. So more people means more fun, right? Hi, Sweta. Thanks for joining. Just I'm waiting for a few more folks. And let me start the quiz here so that I think I'll be able to see who has joined. So I have joined as a test person and others you can join. So it will show up the name when you join. Hi Rafi, hi Nimish, hello Yash Kumar, Kavya, Sunny. Come on guys, join. More people means more fun. Just go to slido.com and enter this number, okay? Hi Rafi, I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? I hope you are doing good as well. I can see Shivam, I can see Akhil. I can't see Soita, I can't see some more people who are regular in this quiz. Shivam and Shivam Sharma. Let some more people join, okay? Let some more people join. I can't see Himanshu, I can't see Shayoni, who these people join regularly. Hence I'm taking their names. So I can't see Koti Reddy also, he joins regularly. I know many of you, okay? I interact with many of you regularly, so I know you. Don't worry if I'm taking some names, it's just that few names that is coming in my mind. Okay. Folks, join. Oh, after so long, SRD. How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining, by the way. Hope you are doing good. Please guys press like once so that more people can join and more people will join, then it will be more fun. I'll just take 1 more minute and then I will start the quiz. Just 1 more minute, okay? You can see on the screen people who are joining. Usarani, Jagruti, welcome. Sweta, welcome. Santosh, welcome. Thanks, SRD, for confirming that. Okay, how many people we have? 14 people we have. I'm hoping just Himanshu has come. Hi, Himanshu. I'm hoping just 20 plus people. If they come, it will be great. Otherwise, anyway, in 30 seconds, I will start the quiz, okay? So let others join and let's get ready. Let's get ready. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. And let's get started with the quiz and let other people join. So today, again, you will see a mix of questions from stats, some bit of Python, some bit of deep learning, machine learning, and some bit of normal, intuitive questions, okay? And I have tried to make it more interesting today by putting some visuals. So let's see that, okay? And what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is very simple. We try to learn things through quiz and then small concepts we learn through this, okay? So let's start, guys. Let's go to the first one. If somebody is having problem in joining, you have to just Google Slido, Slido Slido. One website will open. In that website, enter this number 3721952 and you are in the quiz. Okay. Okay, so 83% are saying option D, which is correct in this case. The reason for that is this seems to be a scenario where your inference data is not able to, you are not doing good on the inference data, your model, which means that you have to see what is the problem. So first is these variances should not be acceptable in machine learning, which is wrong because we are data scientists. We should not accept these kind of variations. Okay. Second is replace XGB with other algorithm. I'm not sure whether that will help or not help. So this is not the right answer. Use scaling on inference data. There is no discussion of scaling in this question. So there was no hint of scaling and all, so not needed. And ensure training data distribution is similar to inference data distribution. This looks more logical and more sensible. The reason being, always in machine learning, you should try to take the inference data from the same distribution on which you have trained your model. Suppose you trained your model on university A students data. Okay. So university A students data may be different than university B students data. So don't assume that model trained on university A students data will perform good on university B students data. So training and on which you are able to predict both should come from the same distribution. Hence, D is the right answer here. Let's go to the next one. This is a simple SageMaker question. Okay, time over. So let's see what people are saying. So this question is asking which of the following options can be used to train a model in AWS SageMaker. So it's very simple, where you can train the model, where you can't train the model. Okay. So basically, whenever you are using a SageMaker in AWS, you can use either console or API or notebook. Okay. So Glue is a ETL kind of service, not for SageMaker model training. So this is not a right option. Redshift is a database. So option C is not a right option. Fargate is a serverless platform where you can run your Docker container. So this is not a right answer. Lambda is for event-based triggering. So this is not right answer. All of you, if you want to learn more on AWS, please go to AWS playlist at Unfold Data Science. Because as I keep saying, gone are the days when you say, I don't know cloud, and that's okay. That is not okay now. Mark my words. Okay. That is not okay. You have to learn cloud and you have to be good with the cloud. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This one I asked in the community section as well. Okay, let's see what people are saying here. 56% are saying precision, and 17% and 17% are saying F1 score, and 11% are saying accuracy. So let's discuss this one by one. See, there is a model which tries to say that these contents are safe to be viewed by children. Okay, and categorizing that safe is my positive class. Okay, so what is the thing that you want to minimize here? What is the most important thing that you want to minimize here? You don't want to show some content to the children that they should not see, right? So you want to minimize false positives here. Now, which metric minimizes false positive? Simple. See, think in your mind, which is the one metric that captures the minimization of false positive. Recall will help you to minimize the false negatives. Okay. F1 score, both. But again, we are here specifically saying that my intention is to minimize the false positive. So precision is the right answer here. Accuracy normally in classification scenario, not a good choice. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, so totally distributed answer for this. So this needs some discussion. Okay. First of all, when a business user is saying you that these are valid values, you cannot drop those outliers. Okay, so first option is not the right option. Normalize the outliers. We can do. It will hamper the model little bit, but we can do. What we are trying to do here is we are trying to keep those outliers in the model. When I say normalize, don't think standardize and normalize kind of thing. I mean to say capping or these kind of things. Okay, so maybe I could have written little better, but normalizing means you are keeping the value and changing the value. You can think like that. You are keeping the outlier and changing the value. Okay. Train model with outliers will definitely screw up your model, and replace outliers with mean is not a right strategy. The reason for that is it is mean. If you replace by mean, right? So what business users are saying, experts are saying that these outliers are valid values. If you replace with mean, then you remove that information from the data, that okay, some values can be this high also. You are taking out that information. So option D is not correct. Option C is not correct. Option B, yes, it will hamper your model, but out of these four options, this looks more better. And option A in the beginning only I said is not correct. Okay. Okay, let's see. So this one, let's discuss first. Okay. So here you have a residual plot on which clearly you can see that there are some values which are far away from the normal observations. Okay, so let's go option by option. Apply one hot encoding to the data. There is no mention of any categorical feature, etc. So this option we will not, does not seem to be feasible option. Okay, model should use less data to train. Now I have not given any information that my data is limited or these kind of things. And also, if you train on less data, normally you lose information. So this is not a feasible option. A log transformation to the target column can help, because as you can see, some target values are skewed up. I mean, it's outside the range. So log transformation possibly can help you here. Okay. And delete the data containing outliers. So what you can see here is your residual, apart from these three data points, right? Apart from these three data points, your residuals are perfectly how it should be, above and below zero. So kind of following normal distribution. So if I get rid of these three values, then I'm good with my model. So the last option is the correct option. And first option is model should use a non-linear algorithm. This is not a right approach. Why? Because if you use it here, you are seeing with the linear data, right? With a linear regression, your model is doing good. So why you will go for a non-linear thing, right? So let's see the leaderboard once. Rafi is 5 by 5 on the top. Himanshu is also 5 by 5. Rafi is in less time. Himanshu is in little 335, and Yash Kumar and Big Josh and Nimesh, they are also there. Okay. So 5 questions we have finished out of 21. So let's move ahead to the next one. I'm sure you might be having some feedbacks and all. We can discuss in the end. Okay. Dimensionality reduction collinearity. How? I was not expecting this. Dimensionality reduction is all about your data is scattered on. So when you reduce dimension, what you do? You try to, your data is scattered on multiple dimensions or multiple, you can say axes, and you try to combine 2 or 3 axes together and say that this is the axis on which I will go. This is the axis on which my data is varying more. This is the line in which I have the maximum variance. That is what you say, right? So previously your data was having scattered here and there, here and there, here and there. When you do a dimensionality reduction, what you say is, I decide this is my first axis, this is my second axis. My data varies maximum around these 2 axes. So now when you take these 2 things, which you call, for example, principal component, you are reducing entropy of your data, right? How it is reducing collinearity? And 95% people are saying this. I'm not sure how they are saying this, but as per me, it is entropy. You can comment me your understanding of how you are saying a dimensity reduction will reduce the collinearity in the data. Please press the like button, guys, whoever has joined in the YouTube now. Okay, what is the number of layers in radial basis function neural network? So anybody who knows about radial basis function, they will know it is 3. Okay, so this is nothing much to discuss in this one. And as you can see, many people are saying that same option. Okay, so this should be a simple one, but still only 17 people answered. Even if you eliminate options, you can answer this. So in this problem, what you have to think is how a normally gradient descent works, or how do you optimize a function, right? So any function when it moves, let's say up and down here and there, right? So whatever is the maximum of that function, for example, from there it will always come down. So if you try to find a derivative there, or slope of the tangent, right, that will be always kind of 0. And same applies to the minimum point also. So option B is the correct here. Okay, X predicts Y. Does it mean X causes Y? So there is no confusion on what this question is asking. Okay. And see, you have a column X and you have a column Y. Okay. You are able to predict Y from X. That's fine. Does it mean that X causes always Y? Not always, not always it can hold true. Okay. So to give an example, right? For example, if let's say one example coming on top of my mind is, let's say height of the person and weight of the person. Okay, so maybe from the height of the person you can estimate the weight of the person, possible. Maybe from the height of the person you can estimate the weight of a person. But if I ask you, does height causes weight? The answer is no, right? If somebody is underweight or overweight or normal weight, what is the relation with the height, right? So it's not like a direct relation with height, but still from the height we can derive weight. Now the cause of, for example, high weight or low weight can be 100 things apart from height. Okay, still from the height we can derive weight, but weight is not a direct effect of height. Okay, so it is not always true. Okay, most of you are correct in this. So a new video was released at Unfold Data Science just few days back on LSTM gates in detail. Okay, so basically you see three kinds of gate in LSTM: input, output, and forget. Transform is not a LSTM gate. Input gate, what it does, it gives the new input to the model. Output gate generates your output, and forget gate forgets what information it need to forget based on the context. Fine. Okay, so here is the leaderboard. Himanshu is on the top. Then comes Rafi. Then Akhil is there on the fourth number. Carlos is there on the fifth number. Okay, so here is the leaderboard. Don't worry, in the end, I will show the complete leaderboard. Okay, so maybe many people want to see the complete leaderboard. I will show in the end. So right now, this is the leaderboard. Fine. So let's move ahead to the next one. Thanks, Himanshu, for giving right answers, and thanks Ankur for praising LSTM video. Okay, so as most of you are saying, gradient clipping is the right answer here, and gradient limiting is not a valid terminology. Neither gradient controlling is a valid terminology. Valid terminologies are gradient scaling and gradient clipping. Gradient clipping is when you say that my gradient should be in this range, and gradient scaling is when you say that, hey, scale my gradient values. Okay, so these are kind of techniques you use in neural network to make your network better. Okay, let's see what people are saying. So in this scenario, there is an existing model that was doing good, but recently after January 2023, many new people have joined the channel, and I'm able to see that my model is not doing good on estimating the average watch time. Okay, so what is happening basically is the data on which you have trained your model and the data on which you are trying to predict differs in the distribution. So kind of similar to what we discussed few questions back, right? So here, when the distribution of the input data changes, then we say that it's a data drift scenario. So data drift, concept drift are the things that you keep track of in model monitoring. So your model will not do good. Can anybody comment in this type of scenario? What can we do to make the model better if the data drift is there? For example, in this scenario, what should I do? Can anybody comment in the YouTube comment? What should I do, or what will help me? Meanwhile, let me go to the next one also. Okay, less people answered in this. I was expecting it should be easy one and more people should have answered this. So every time you hear the word augmented AI or augmented intelligence, think it like human plus machines for intelligence. Okay, so some examples of this can be, suppose I'm building a image classification model, right? And my model classifies images. So after the classification, I want to keep a human to just validate those classifications. So that is like human plus machine. Okay, so everywhere you see human plus machine, that will come in the category of augmented AI or augmented intelligence. Experimental and combined and supported, I just put it as a distractor here. So this would be a simple one for anybody who understands Poisson regression. Just a conceptual thing, right? Okay, so this is nothing to discuss here. Just this is the property of this distribution. Okay, so both the things will be lambda only. Somebody who is good in mathematics and understand basic concepts should be able to. And I'm not going to explain how to derive this. Thanks all the new people who have joined in the YouTube. Please go ahead and press the like button once so that new people can join. And if you want to play this, you can go to slido.com and just enter this number 3721952. You will be able to join this quiz live with me. Okay. So let's see who is good with the mathematics here. Many people. I'm happy. So 16 people answered out of 27 people, and out of them 75% are saying it's option C, which is correct. How to derive this? Ask those 75% of people. Okay, they derived it in less than 60 seconds, so ask them. Okay, few things I leave it up to you for homework also. You can ask in YouTube comment to all the experts who did this. So I can see Rafi on the top again in the leaderboard. Awesome. Then comes Nimish. Welcome Nimish in the leaderboard. Then comes Himanshu, then comes Carlos, then comes Akhil. Cheers, all the guys. Okay. And let's move to the next one. And I think we have covered 15 questions out of 21. So last set, okay, last 5 or 6 questions. So let's see what happens. Only 17 people answered out of 27 people. And that too 41% people are saying 1 and 41% people are saying 2 and 18% are saying error. Okay. So there are multiple return statements in this function, and try catch finally how it will work is finally will anyway execute whatever you write inside try catch finally, what you write in finally will anyway execute. So in this case, when your function encounters the second return, that is return 2, then it will just return that 2. Okay, so 2 is the right answer here because there are finally block will anyway execute. So 2 is the right answer here. Okay, so only 16 people answered out of 27 people. And what I can see is most of the votes is in option C, which is correct answer. And option A, you cannot use print self. You can use obviously if you run this code, it will run. And program has an error because class A does not have a constructor. So basically A is not a class, A is an object of that class, right? And what you are doing, you are saying if I change D to self.d, then it will print hello. So it will print hello. Okay. So if you do this, so option C is correct here. Okay. 8 seconds more. Rollback and save point. No. Transaction control, right? Transaction control. Or did I put a wrong answer as right answer here? Because I have made grant and revoke as the right answer. Let me think. Transaction control, TCL, DDL, DML, TCL, right? Transaction control. Maybe rollback and save point, and I have made option C as correct. I need to check on this once. I'm slightly DDL, DC. Can somebody comment in YouTube once? I'm in chat. Grant and revoke will come in which category? Can you? I'm forgetting that name. Because as per me, when I was creating this question, I put TCL, transaction control only. So TCL will have grant and revoke, right? Or no? TCL SQL. Because 76% of you are saying, You guys are right. You guys are right. I'm wrong. Okay. Third option is correct. Rafi is saying grant and revoke. Grant and revoke will come under DCL, I believe. Grant and revoke will be DCL. Okay. So TCL, transaction control, means rollback, save point, etc. will come. So it's my mistake here. Okay, guys. In place of TCL, I intended to write DCL. Okay. So if I'm writing TCL, it should be option 4, which most of you are saying. So we are good on this. No problem. Let me see once, because these things sometimes people forget. Data control language, DCL. Okay. So it's all about in which category which command will fall. So you can also check it once. So as per me, this would be option D, which most of you have answered. Otherwise, grant and revoke is DCL. %100% git clone. Wow, amazing. But only 18 people answered out of 28 people. Okay. So I was expecting more people should answer this, but there's not much thing to discuss here. Git clone is a very famous command where you copy something from the remote repo to your local repo, right? Yes, Nimish, I saw this. TCL was incorrectly marked. Yes, that should be DCL. Either question should be DCL or answer should be option D. You're right. Okay. I was expecting this distributed division here. So guys, you have to understand in deployment strategy, right? All these are MLOps concepts. So MLOps concepts, you have to understand various deployment strategies. Okay. So there are various deployment strategies, but here I will discuss about two. One is option A and one is option C. So let me discuss option A first. There is something known as canary deployment. Okay. So in canary deployment, what you do is you just take your new version of the model and expose it to very small live traffic, very small. For example, 5% of live traffic you give to the new model and 95% to the existing model. You see that something is not going wrong, then 10%. You see something is not going wrong, then 15%. So slowly in a controlled way, you increase the traffic to your new model. That is called canary deployment. And this is your option A. Okay, this is not blue-green deployment. The option B that you can see here is release new version of everyone at once. So this is one short implementation. This we normally don't do. That is like one version is in production and we remove that and we put a new version. Normally we don't do this. Okay. This is known as, by the way, all at once deployment. And third option is a blue green deployment. Why? Because here you are running two fleets. One is your blue fleet, other is your green fleet, and you are seeing you are observing how the model is behaving on both these. Okay, and slowly what you do is you shift your entire traffic from blue fleet to green fleet. Okay, one is the stable version, another is the latest release. So in what is the, if somebody asks first and A and C, what is the difference? First is Canary and third is blue green. Canary, you give a very small percentage of your traffic, and blue green you give a good percentage of traffic to your new fleet, and then you shift. So C is right here. Last but not the least, what happened is my camera battery is gone, so I have to switch to my laptop camera actually. Okay, fine. So here people are saying false. You should not say false, because round 9/2, what it will give you in Python is 4, and round 7/2 also will give you 4 in Python. This is funny, but this is how Python works. Okay, so 9/2 is 4.5. Basically, when you round it, it becomes 4. 7/2, 3.5. When you round it, it becomes 4. Okay, when you compare these two things, the answer should be true. The only one thing is, if I write a return like this, will it give me output or not? Okay, so you can check it. As per me, answer should be true. And let's go to leaderboard. So we have finished the quiz. Rafi is on top with very less time, 7:31 only, which is exceptionally good. Okay, okay. That's what I thought when Rafi said none. Okay, fine. So what Rafi's point is, in this question you are not calling the function, so how the output will come? Okay, you can argue like that, but I was thinking that, you know, what should be the output of this function? Okay, so that's fine. But Rafi, you are anyway on the top, so not to worry. Okay, so Rafi is on the top, then Himanshu, then Nimesh, then Akhil, and then Carlos. Let me go to my here, and let me show the complete leaderboard. Okay, I will read all the names because I'm very happy that all of you are joining. Okay, so Rafi, then Himanshu, then Nimish, then Akhil, then Carlos, then Yash Kumar, Ankit, Sunny, Arsif Kumar, Mayur, Jagriti, Big Joe, Shivam Sharma, Bing, Ritvik, then Usha Rani, then Monisha, Ayush, Apeksha, Santosh, Sweta, Anuj, Anusha, Ravi, Amisha, Rita, and Aman. Aman is me only. So all these guys are there, and thanks everyone for joining one more time. And you can provide your feedback through the YouTube chats. Okay. So one question was wrong that I understood, the TCL and DCL thing. And second question regarding this collinearity, many people said that collinearity also reduces, and I was saying entropy. So if you think from a different perspective, yes, collinearity also reduces, but again, we can discuss more on that. Apart from that, did you like the quiz? Did you like the questions? Did you like the concepts? Today I included some um, visuals, so to make it more interactive, some visuals, right? So these visuals help you to make it more interactive. So I hope you like this. I can do that, Rafi. Not a problem. I will do that. My course is anyway not expensive. So every time somebody wins this quiz, I can give them my course access. Not a problem. Or I can give like 90% discount coupon, something like that. Okay. So guys, you can provide your feedback and then we can quickly wrap up. You can just let me know. Next Saturday, we will have the quiz, not Sunday, Saturday. Same time, 3:30 p.m. IST, my time 11. So if you have any feedback, please drop me a comment or you can mail me also. And if you want me to include some question from some other areas or something like that, we can do that. Okay. So thanks everyone for joining and see you all next Saturday. And please bring some of your friends. Maybe you can invite 2, 3, 5 more friends to join online. This is a fun exercise, right? Anybody traveling or anybody somewhere else, they can also join. It's kind of fun to have more people, right? So just invite more of your friends, and somebody who is not joined live, who is watching it later, you guys can join live. I normally announce it, but for now it will be next Saturday, 3:30 p.m. IST. Okay, and please join and bring more friends. So see you all in the next quiz, guys, wherever you are. Take care. Bye. Have a nice rest of the weekend.